So I had no intention of filming this video in my car, but I did a vlog today while I was out and about running errands. You probably recognize the same shirt, same day. And I left the house and Mason's babysitter is not back with him yet. They're still about an hour and a half away. So I've got time to kill, and I thought I would try and film this video in the car. And then afterwards, if I have time, we're gonna run into Walmart right here and we're gonna go and get our Thanksgiving stuff together. So I'm super excited about filming that. I've never done a video like that for the holidays, of like shopping with me for Thanksgiving stuff that I have to make. So yeah, but this is gonna be a little update. I've been getting a lot of questions on everything going on in life, and so make sure my doors are locked. Okay, gotta keep it safe. Single parents, women, all of us, we gotta be safe. My car has this automatic unlock when you put it in park, and automatic lock when you put it in drive. So it's something I've had to learn to like lock if I'm still sitting in my car once I've put it in park. But yeah, it's dark outside, so I've got my light on up here so I can give y'all a bit of an update. Hoping this doesn't get weird and people start staring at me. I'm like at the back of the parking lot for right now, but we'll see how long that lasts before people start like piling around me, and hopefully it doesn't get like that. But so the first thing is, I know that I mentioned in not today's vlog, but I think it was the one before this, I kind of sat down and did a little update with y'all, just a little mini update on what was going on. And I told you about the dating situation a while back, and then I heard nothing. We are still talking a little bit. I'm just at a point in life that I don't know what I want. Like, I crave that companionship. You know, I do. I think all of us women crave some type of companionship, whether it's a best friend or somebody you're dating, or I mean anything like that. And there's one that just popped up in front of me and is staring. So I'm continuing to talk to him. I mean, I definitely have feelings for him. I'm definitely not rushing anything, but I'm just at a point where like I feel like I would be happy alone for the rest of my life. Just with my two kids, like I feel very content. But at the same time, I come home sometimes at night and I'm like, Olivia, it's been over 1.5 years. Really honestly 2 years. Not living on my own, but being single. And it's like it would be nice to have somebody to come home to, but I don't want to settle. And I also don't want to give up my freedom that I have being a single parent. I don't have that much freedom, but I don't have anybody that I have to answer to. You know, if I want to go shopping and I have the money, I can go and do it. If I wanted to make a YouTube video, I can do it whenever I want, whenever I have that free time. And I don't know, maybe it seems selfish to me, but that's kind of where I'm at with that. So I'll definitely update y'all more on that once I figure out this dating situation. I definitely enjoy my time with him. I have since I met him. We have not met up again yet, which it is in the plans. But we shall see if I decide just to end it or whatever. And I've told him that, like, I love my freedom at this point, because up until this point, for over I've never had that. Like, I moved out of my mom's at 18. Like 6 months later, I got pregnant with Cooper. So I've never had that freedom, and I've really been just enjoying it. And I'm finally at that point of being single, where it's at the point now where it's become normal, if that makes sense. And at first it was really hard to get used to being alone. And now it's just like, I enjoy coming home to the quietness at night and just being able to do what I want. If I want to watch a movie and eat popcorn for dinner, I can do that. So it's just me trying to figure out what I want to do in that portion of my life. Then with the job situation, I am going to continue to work with a vet office. I'm going back next week, not at the one I was at. I'm going with a new company. But I'm going to start off working 30 hours a week, and then in a few months I might move up to 40. I don't know how that's going to work out yet. I am enrolling. I've already put my application in FastFoot and all that's done for hopefully the end of January. And a lot of y'all were asking, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And for months now, I've just been up in the air of what I want to do. Like, I've always loved teaching, but at this point in my life, like, I don't feel like it's something I would long-term enjoy. I thought about law school, being a paralegal or something like that for like a bachelor's. And I was like, I really don't want to be stuck to that. And ever since I started at the vet office, I was working in the back, helping treatment and stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't able to do like the medical stuff. It was more helping hold down the dog or whatever you had to do to get the job done. And I noticed while I was there only for like 2 weeks that I would find myself asking them, what are you doing this for? What's wrong with this dog? Or, you know, and or what's this shot for? How do you do that? How did you learn that? Or, you know, I was super interested in it. And so I've decided, like, that is the first job I would think that I've ever had that I've asked that many questions. And I shocked myself because I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. And I really did. But I want to work with people. I don't want to work with animals forever. And so after kind of my experience with that for only 2 weeks, I'm going back to college. I've got to do some, what do they call those? We have to redo some courses because I've been out for so long. And so my ACT scores from high school would not uphold because it's been, gosh, 8 years since I've been out of high school. Makes me feel old. Makes me feel really old saying that. So I'm gonna do like just some basic maths and sciences until I can begin. I think I have to have a certain amount of credits until I can begin my actual goal of what I want to be or what I want to do. I sound like a child. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a doctor. So right now, I am honestly, there are two things. It's going to be one or the other, and I just haven't fully decided of what that's going to be. Both of them have about the same time frame. They're about 2 years of online schooling and about a year of clinical work. And it's either veterinary technician or nursing. Haven't decided which one. Like I said, I'm going to be doing like 6 to 8 months of the other stuff, like the basic stuff. So I've got about 8 months, and I'm going to continue working at that vet office. And it'll give me about 8 months to figure out, do I want to do vet med or do I want to do nursing? Because they're very similar, except for when you're working with people, when you're working with animals. And I just found that really interesting. So yeah, that's kind of my life update. I am going to be with school as well. I'm going to be taking out student loans. I hate to have to do it, but I know when it comes further down the line with school, I'm going to have to drop down hours with work. Obviously, I've got to continue working, being a single parent, but FAFSA is going to give me the student loans. FAFSA pays for my schooling, but student loans is going to pay $900 a month to me, and then I'll just have to pay it back once I'm done, like $500 a month. So that's the only other option I had, because I know eventually I'm gonna have to drop down to part-time. As of right now, unless anything like drastic changes, I'm staying where I'm living, where I've been living the last year. That's not gonna be changing. So yeah, that's kind of life. This is another shocker for y'all. I am going to be, and I hate to say it like this, I am taking Mason's dad to court. I've already been working on it. He's been paying me like $100 a month for over a year, and I've really contemplated doing that, just not doing it at all. But But it's come to a point to where I've realized it's not about me. It's not about Mason. It is about us. But I need the help in certain places. If I move out of my dad's house, I'm going to need the extra help. And if I drop down with work, I'm still going to need the help. I'm a single parent, and $100 a month just is not cutting it. I don't know how much I'll get. I don't know any of that. I'm sure time will tell on that, but I've tried to talk with him civilly about it, and it always ends up with, well, what are you doing with my son's money? Like, so this is the only way it's gonna have to be, and I hate to be the parent that puts somebody on child support. But I've kind of, like the last year, my family's asked me, and I've just kind of weighed and pro and conned it, and I'm gonna do it just because, I mean, I could definitely use the help. It would definitely make my life a little more comfortable than what it has been this last year. And I feel like I owe it to my son to make his life a little bit easier. I mean, it may not be a whole lot more than what I'm already getting, but it'll definitely help, and I'll definitely be very grateful for it. I'm sure Mason's dad and I are on very good terms at the moment. Once he finds out that, it's probably not going to be the best of terms. But deep down, I'm not doing it to hurt him. I'm just doing it to help Mason and help provide for Mason, because I need a little more support than what I'm being given. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and I will see you in the next video, and I'm going to run into Walmart and get my Turkey Day stuff. Bye.